Welcome to another edition of the Shawn-Zilla Art Show, brought to you by our friends over at the Inked Marketing Team, who want you to be reminded that Loco Hero from Monty Michael Moore is back with issue 2 launching on July the 6th. And just to let you know, that is the same day he will be with me on Creators Outlet that evening. And while you're at it, please subscribe, comment, and share over at Creators Outlet on YouTube. It's youtube.com/c/Creators Outlet. And hey, here we are. It's the character from Scooby-Doo that we all wanted to tag in the worst way.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, Chief.
Although I was more into Daphne.
Yeah, I just figured she was just a slut.
Well, you know what? Don't discount the slut.
I'm not, but you know, at the time I was like, I go, well, maybe I might try a brainy girl. At least she can get a job while I sit home and do nothing. So my buddy Tim, the Chief here, is tuning in from what the hell? Oh, it must be Mac.
It is Mac.
The Mac show. Chief is turning in from Hawaii.
Sweet. Like Magnum.
I'm doing
no, not quite. You're doing drawing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing his gang signs up in the air and.
Well, you know, third grade's hard, man. You know, you got to get a crew.
I swear, if someone calls me Four Eyes.
What's up, Four Eyes?
He said this. He's so worried that somebody's going to call him Four Eyes, and it's like, buddy, that's the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, please, you ain't heard nothing yet, son.
Yeah.
It's just when they call you Four Eyes, will you punch him in the throat?
That's right. You didn't see that coming?
Boom. You'll see, if you wore glasses too, you would have seen that coming.
Yeah. Be like, sometimes it's not that great seeing everything, man. I saw your mom last night. Because your mama jokes will never go out of style. I don't care what anybody says.
Nope. Oh, I've called up page upon page of those. They're always good.
Oh yeah. You got to update them a little bit, though. You know, you can't say the one like, you know, your mom uses a VCR as a pager, because then they're like, "What's a VCR?" And you're like, "Shit," you know. But yeah, you know, you just update it a little.
Yeah. But my new favorite comeback is from Jimmy Carr, where he's getting heckled at a show, and he welcomes the heckle, but he goes, "But now we have to have the put down." And as soon as he says that, some other guy heckles him. He goes, "I'll get to you in a minute, Cupcake." And he finishes the first guy that gave him the put down. And he goes back to the second guy, asks him his name, and then starts making fun of the way he talks. And goes, "Did you say this?" And he yells his name again. Okay. Well, if you're waiting for my comeback, you'll have to go home and scrape it off your mom's teeth.
Oh, that's hardcore.
They can get away with a lot more in the UK. So
Jimmy Carr's so funny, though.
Oh, he's got some good fat mom jokes.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least we weren't talking about your OnlyFans channel, Will. Hold on, let me get it. There you go, Sam.
Absolutely. Since this is the late show, we can do your mama jokes.
Oh yeah, this is it's like after 11 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, man, we're like Letterman. Back in the day, Letterman, not now Letterman.
Yeah. Funny Letterman, not Letterman that now goes on Netflix shows to kiss Obama's ass.
That's right.
Because Obama's in his third term now and all.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But there was some. He had some good jokes. What do you say? He goes, Toby, your mom's so fat. She's a chunky wonky wobble slob. She fell down the stairs, and I thought EastEnders had finished.
That's funny.
Yeah, Sam's got a like a D&D style art book out on Kickstarter right now with a whole bunch of different artists.
Oh yeah?
Dungeons and Dames. Doing quite well. He's going to be on with me next Tuesday.
That's awesome. So I watched some of Lauren Wright draw the other night, and man, damn, she's really good.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. Yeah, she was drawing Scarlet from G.I. Joe. So, I had to stop and partake in the redhead.
Yeah, well, you had to pay attention because how many millions of times can you draw Baroness without breaking down to draw the redhead from G.I. Joe?
I am going to be drawing Scarlet very soon. But oddly enough, man, my G.I. Joe crush was always Lady J.
I used to watch the cartoons, never bought any of the toys till like much later on, but I would only buy them if like they were like on sale, like super cheap. Like I would, the comic shop would like get some because we had all kinds of friends working at Hasbro. So they would have like some G1 stuff come in, like Roadblock's old motorcycle with a roadblock, where they swap out the sidecar for. They basically took the lid off the sidecar and mounted a Gatling gun on it. So
which is what you would what you should do.
I would mount the Gatling gun on the front of the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure I'm hitting whatever's in front of me.
They weren't too concerned with hitting the targets too well on G.I. Joe.
Nope. Basically, nobody got hit. If they did, it was like a very minor injury. Not even enough to be considered a flesh wound. And We had to change it from bullets to lasers so nobody really gets hurt. Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah, set to stone.
Thanks for setting thanks for setting the bar so low, Hasbro. Oh, big shout out to Tim. He shared us out onto his timeline.
Thanks, Tim.
He was trying to get me to go to a comic book auction online Friday night, and I'm like, I can't. I got Chris Condon, the writer of that Texas Blood from Image, on the show that night. He goes, "Ooh, big shot now, huh?"
I mean, yeah.
I go, "Well, I better be. I've been doing this for like over a year. I didn't do this to become famous. I did this to become more infamous. So far, it's working out pretty well. You know, people see me coming from a mile away. They're like, "Oh, it's that asshole again."
That fucking guy. I'll take infamy.
Mm-hmm.
What's that Jack Sparrow line? The guy says, "You're the worst pirate I've ever heard of." And he goes, "Yeah, but you've heard of me."
Yep.
I'll take it.
I should rewrite stuff up and make that my my tagline.
What? I may be the worst podcaster.
I may be the worst podcaster you've heard of, but you've heard of me.
True that. No, I think you're great, dude. But you know, partly because you gave me a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made me internet famous.
Yeah, without going to OnlyFans.
Without going to OnlyFans. Because nobody wants to see that, I promise you.
Yeah, I know. Sam was the one that was making funny OnlyFans jokes on my 100th episode. And then about a week later, some dude started hitting him up in his DMs. "Man, I can't find your OnlyFans page. Can I have the address again?" You would be surprised.
Yeah, I need an adult. I think that's what I'm going to do for my Kickstarter when I do my my cheesecake art book. So I'm going to threaten to send people, you know, pictures of me if they don't support my book. So, you know.
Support my book, or you're getting pictures of me in a Speedo.
Speedo. Straight European nude beach. Love it. Yeah. You're either going to get ShwanzillaArt or Shawn.
What the hell? That looks like a giant squirrel trapped in spandex.
Like Keith David, how did you get the beans above the frame?
Thanks and beans.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I had a DJ friend of mine one year at Halloween. He dressed up as the retarded brother, and he went out and he got the same winter jacket and hat, the same colored winter hat and the earmuffs and
oh my God.
Oh God. He came in and almost everybody looked at him and said, No, you didn't. You were so going straight to hell for that.
Yeah. It's like you brave some bitch, but still.
Mm-hmm. And I got him so drunk he would just go up to like every person, every dude at the party that had a girl with him. He would just go up to him, point, and go, "Thanks and beans."
Have you seen my wiener?
Have you seen my wiener? Have you seen my baseball?
Oh my god. Definitely going to hell for that. But if you're lucky, you get to sit in the VIP room of hell with like Lemmy and I can't really think of who else is in there.
Every politician ever.
No, they don't get the VIP room. Maybe Reagan does. Do, 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 do. Oh. As you can see, it's still a mess over here.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, that's how I roll, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I gotta share this Facebook page. Monty donates a bunch of money from every campaign to a local charity to himself, and a lot of them like for you know for camps for disabled kids for so they can go to like horse riding camp or something.
Sure.
And he donated money to this, and it was from the sale of this original piece of art, I think.
We don't deserve Monty.
Nope, but I got some Monty coming in, and the and he's coming over to talk. Well, I didn't get Loco Hero 1, but there's a campaign up on Indiegogo where you can go and buy Loco Hero 1, but the Indiegogo exclusive cover.
Right. The redo.
Yeah. And then number 2 goes on sale on the 6th. And that night he's on with me, which would be cool. Hey, Sam, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll see you over the weekend.
Monty is super cool. I mean, we don't deserve Monty at all.
Oh, he's such a nice guy. Pops was like, hey, Monty's looking to get himself booked on shows. I go, Monty Moore? He goes, yeah. He goes, oh, you're too late. I already booked him.
So I did a commission for Pops' nephew, right? A rather big commission. It was like a 16 by 20.
Mm-hmm.
Super awesome, loving it and everything else. I shipped that thing out, God, man, like 2 weeks ago. Shipped it out priority and it still hadn't made it to Phoenix yet. I'm pissed. Yeah, because it's the first commission from me, so there's always a little trepidation.
Yeah.
A little what the hell, And I get to call the post office tomorrow and yell at them. Not like it's really going to do any good, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to call the post office on for and check on the box of comics coming my way from JJ's, And then before I knew it, like last Friday, I woke up like last Friday morning because I was like dragging ass all week, not feeling that great. And I woke up last Thursday morning, rather. I woke up and Tom had taken stuff off of one of my chairs from the table and moved it over by my the table next to my recliner, and there was like this big huge box there. So it got here in like 8 days opposed to like the 37 and a half days it took the last time.
Well, that's good.
You know, where it got to Springfield, Mass, and then instead of Springfield, Mass, sending it to Rhode Island so they could, you know, cart it up. You know, once it hits Rhode Island, it's, you know, on my doorstep the following day. Instead of doing that, they kept sending it back to Chicago and then to PA and then back to Springfield. And then they made that loop, although they made that loop twice. So it got here from going from Chicago to PA to Springfield, Mass, where it should have gone to Rhode Island. But instead, they just kept going around that loop of Springfield, Chicago, PA. Springfield,
Jeez.
Chicago, PA. I'm like, it did that like 3 times. I was like, oh my God. That was crazy.
Jeez.
Well, I know Mike Jimmy's not going to be joining us tonight because he was on Varian show tonight. So
Did you get? I mean, did he witness you getting booted?
Well, I didn't get booted. I just, you know, I was like, okay, I'm out of here, and I left, and I went over to Critical Blast's channel, and he had, because I had noticed he had Rusty on, and I had Rusty on the date yesterday, so you know, I popped in just to say, you know, hi real quick in the chat, and you know, said, hey Rusty, long time no see. And they started talking all kinds of stuff that we didn't talk. So I thought that was cool. And then Rusty started talking. He goes, I'm sorry if I'll try not to be too spoilery, but because they get on the subject of, you know, DC movies all being garbage and the CW shows, which RJ from Critical Blast hates all the CW shows, and goes the bigger CW shows are usually good for maybe 3 seasons max.
Hey, shut the door.
Any else with them?
Yeah. It's in there somewhere, dude.
I need your help to find it.
Well, I don't have the ability to find it. Go ask Trinity to help you. She will. She'll help you. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Having to dad sometimes.
I used my filter that time.
You used your filter that time?
When I wanted to just yell out, how come you can't find it, Four Eyes? You got glasses. Like, I'm just an awful person.
No.
This is
Tough love.
Yeah, this is from all the getting picked on as a kid thing. They're like,
Absolutely.
you can't say anything like that to anybody. Go. I grew up. Everybody said that to me. You know what it did? Made me tougher and quicker on the comeback.
Well, I used to get picked on until about 7th grade. And then I came back from summer vacation and I was bigger than everybody. And then 8th grade, I was even bigger. So, when you're over 6 feet tall in 8th grade, they tend to leave you alone a little bit. And the ones that don't
regret it.
Regret it. Because when I was a kid, they started this whole bullshit about bumping their chest up to you, what's up, man, blah, blah, blah. Because they're buying time for someone to break it up because they don't want to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't realize that when they're doing all that, they're leaving their head open. So when you bring that forehead down across their nose, it just kind of ruins their day. And they're like, well, what the fuck was that, man? Well, I thought we were fighting. Well, were you just wanting to hug? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I don't swing that way, right? But, more power to you. Pride Month and all.
I love the Babylon Bee. I don't care what anybody says. NFL player announces he is gay, is switching over to soccer.
It's fucked up as I played soccer when I was a kid.
You'll never beat the government with just guns, says, come on. Says party that also believes government was almost toppled by an unarmed mob on January the 6th. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there was a teacher, I think in Illinois, that saw this new training that they're doing and caught wind of it and sent it out to somebody in media, but not mainstream media, actual, real independent media. And it wound up on like all these shows where they just can't let go of Trump. So now the MAGA stuff is actually listed as being more racist than than the Southern flag there.
Jeez.
And it's got like this. It's got like this chart with like lines going everywhere, and so of course it says, because it's basically trying to teach that everybody that's white, white or whitish, are racist white supremacists.
As opposed to non-racist white supremacists.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, well, it's because they're teaching all that CRT stuff in all the schools. And there's been parents have been like blowing up at school boards like all over the country. To get them out.
All right, I got kids in public schools, so forgive me for saying this, but how about teaching kids how to read and how to balance checkbooks and
Well, DeSantis just passed more legislation in Florida to require, like, you know, all kinds of like civics courses to be taught again. And, they, to graduate high school, they had to pass, you know, a specified like civics civics exam because somebody was talking that uh, they attended a lecture for basically a high school college course in American history.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, a senior history class, but it's the AP course. And they basically don't teach almost completely nothing from uh, World War II.
Jeez.
So, like all the indoctrination of, teaching the kids to hate America. Uh, some of this stems from the fact that they are basically taught that World War II, they are led to believe that we bombed Japan twice, but nothing about Pearl Harbor. They just think that we were the aggressor and we went and bombed Japan because, hey, it's a sunny day out.
Doomed. You know that, right? We're doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what we would do. We would just bomb for the shits and giggles of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just work here.
Yeah.
I like Velma. She's pretty cool. But my heart will always belong to Daphne.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah, buddy.
it's okay if I get some of your presents.
Yeah.
Man, I hope you don't run out of oranges.
I got plenty, but I am starting to, worry a little bit. This is always where it happens too. You get about 3/4 of the way done, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta order. And whatever you need to order a refill of,
They never have it.
never. I mean, I love Blick to death, but damn it, man.
Well, it's because they want you to order like 10 times more than what you'll ever need, so you're not out ever.
That's how I end up with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 E11s because I know I use it, but they never have the refills when I need them. So I end up with like 6 markers, which, Copics ain't cheap, man.
No.
That's why everybody's like, why do you charge so much? Well, because I got to buy these fucking markers.
See all the stuff on the paper that makes your picture. Yeah, that shit costs money.
This ain't no Crayola.
No, that's me.
I have seen some people do stuff with Crayola that's pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
Not me.
The colorist for 6x6 Comics, Oliver, who I had him on the show, but I hadn't really seen anything besides like a couple of covers for the book they were shilling, because the entire inside, it was a horror book, so the entire inside laid more to black and white and line art than anything else. And just because they're interior artist, the amount of detail he put into like every single panel was so intense. He's like, there's no way I'm coloring this. This looks too good the way it is. But then I saw some other stuff that he had done for somebody else, and I was like, wow. But we were busting his chops because he never takes his sunglasses off. And Pops calls him Samoa Joe because, well, he looks like Samoa Joe.
Nice.
The smaller version. But and one Monday night they were on Pop's show, and I had him on my show like about a couple weeks later. And but that night he's like, tell everybody what you do. He goes, oh, I'm a colorist. And so I started calling him. I go, nope, you got a new nickname, Samoa Crayola.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, one of the writers is his real name is Ray, but his screen name, like even like on Twitter, is Harry Hardon. So
nice. You gotta love a Christian Slater movie reference.
Mm-hmm. I miss my dead gay son.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny is Christian Slater does all this voiceover work now, but you can always tell it's him.
Yeah. Well, it's not like he has anything else to do.
True. He was on Archer for a minute.
OG put up this great meme. It is the back of Skeletor. And I could only tell because there's a blue staff in one hand and there's a sword in the other. And it might not be Skeletor. I don't know. I don't know who it is in the picture. You can't really tell. I thought it was Panthro, but I'm like, he's got like a He-Man sword and a thing, and the meme is this, which is just hysterical. I'll bring it up in a second.
Yeah, man. Maybe I want to laugh too.
There it is.
Yeah, sadly enough, I know that Skeletor. So, what are your thoughts about the Netflix reboot? Speaking of Skeletor,
Not very good.
yeah, it's starting to look that way.
You know, especially after the all the other stuff that came out, where since the guy in charge of that whole thing was Kevin Smith, and you know, it came out that Kevin Smith hates He-Man fans. He never even watched the show. And they started, so started calling it She-Man, and because Prince Adam there isn't even like the star of the show. Tila is. So it's like, oh, isn't this lovely? It's a feminist version of He-Man. We already had that. It was called She-Ra. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. I'm still hoping that it's good, but I'm a little worried. Did you see the new trailer for Snake Eyes?
No.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah, I figured I wouldn't be.
Yeah. I mean, I want to like it, but yeah, just not there, man. Is that me going off or you?
That's me. The sponsor is supposedly sent me money, so I had to check.
Oh, well, that's good.
Did they let it out? Because they've been holding on to his money, and so I'm like, I will go over to my PayPal and see.
Yeah. eBay hit me with a hold this week because another package that is delayed I'm like, dude, I gave you the tracking information. I mean, once the post office has it, there's nothing I can do about it. Just had to be an orange sweater, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good news is Velma usually sells pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Especially if I was doing a naughty version of her. Which is comforting and disturbing at the same time.
Okay. Maybe my stuff will quit because he got the interest that he wanted to hear. Have you been promoting enmity in Monty? Yes. Have you booked Monty yet? Yes. When? He goes live in the afternoon and then he comes on my show. Nope, he's not done sending messages.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm putting stuff out to to try to get like more sponsors. Like contact me, see how you can sponsor an episode.
Oh yeah.
Just basically be like, so you've been on the show, you know how the show works, and a short video where you talk about your stuff. Oh God, Kevin. That it's not just music and sound effects in the video. Then you can just send me the video and I can just play the video as a commercial spot.
Yeah.
I went messing around over on Canva today and made one thing that worked. The other one was supposedly like an MP4. But it let me bring it over and put it on the podcast page. And it said it downloaded it like twice, but what it said. It was pulled under a certain name, but it's not like anywhere in my download folder. So I'm just like,
Oh, fun.
I found it. Yay me.
Yeah. Oh, coffee. I love you so much.
Yes, especially when you have to go pick somebody up late at night.
Yeah. Yes. Very much so.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go make myself a couple minutes.
I completely get that.
My new warning tag. Let's see how this one works. I'm just playing with stuff, so.
Well, hey, now I got plenty of that kind of stuff that I can work on the show.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a coffee too.
I'll be here, entertaining the masses. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Industrial Revolution was neither industrial nor a revolution. Oopsie. Oops. Thought I was done there, but I'm not. And you're back.
Yeah.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Enough about me dragging my balls.
Right.
Oh, that's cool. How did you get the cable link on the sweater?
Do what? How did I get all the texture on there?
Yeah.
Going through with a slightly brown marker.
And then going back over it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to go tedious.
Well, you didn't strike me as a person that was afraid to make more work for themselves, so.
Oh, no.
Not in the very least.
No, definitely not.
I know, because I recognize qualities that I find in myself quite often.
I know, right? I mean, you would think that I would just, straight line it and call it a day. See, people, this is what you get when you get a commission from me.
Mm-hmm. You don't just get somebody that will grab one of their kids' sweaters and put it underneath the paper and then do the ink on it.
I kind of wish I'd thought about that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But this way it looks like that, but it doesn't. It's too hot in here for this hat. But it doesn't take a chance of ruining the paper.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
See, that sounds good. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Because why
Give me
not?
1 second. I'm gonna turn this air on in here, man. It's getting warm.
Here too, but my ear is actually on.
Huh. Excuse me. Yeah, I felt like ass on a bad day for the past week. And today, I actually woke up and felt kind of okay. So, that's good. I can entertain the masses. You watched this week's Loki yet?
What's that?
Have you watched this week's Loki yet?
No, it was just bad. I didn't like it.
Oh,
That
really?
I fell asleep. I fell asleep halfway through.
Oh. Honestly, I have not watched it yet. I completely forgot about it today. I'll probably watch it later. It is about the best thing I've seen Owen Wilson in lately. So
Well,
that's
I did see the new Superman Lois tonight, which was fantastic. It was so good. I was like, uh, is this actually CW?
really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start watching it. I know I've said that before, and I will.
But they revisited the like there's some origin stuff in there, but they did it so good they actually uh you have to see it to do it, but it was good.
Cool. I will. I will check it out eventually.
Your favorite part, the hair.
Absolutely. I don't mind the hair so much. Yeah, sometimes. Unless I'm drawing like Slash or something like that. Starting to sound like I've been sounding.
Yeah, I get like this every season.
Oh yeah, that weather change.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's been like 90 every day here. And then out of nowhere yesterday, it was like 76. You walk outside and you're like, the fuck? Nice. So what you think? We looking Velma-rific?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
That's looking real good, dude.
Thank you. Pretty happy with it. Zoinks. When I first got back into drawing, that was one of the things. One of the things I first did was a Scooby and Shaggy for my kid, because I had been blessed to have kids who were into Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah.
It's a prerequisite. I don't allow them not to be. Like, no. You gotta love Scooby.
Hmm.
reddish brown.
What are you thinking for a background?
I like the idea of libraries behind her. Every commission I've ever done of Velma, I've always put like some kind of a bookshelf or library or something. That tends to work pretty well, but maybe instead I might do like a graveyard or some, maybe some more Buffy type background.
Mm.
I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know. Wasn't sure. I was thinking maybe a castle or something.
I like the castle. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of the Black Knight that they encountered.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that one the other day.
Of course, if somebody claims it and they want to go a different route, they certainly can. Hell, I'll put her in a strip club if you pay me to. Maybe not. Gotta keep Velma kind of pure.
Very. I'm like, I disappeared and all my stuff went away, and I'm like, what the hell? Damn maintenance cycle on my computer.
Oh, you didn't hear my offer to put her in a strip club?
No, I missed that part.
Oh, okay. I was like, if somebody wants to claim her and they want to go a different direction, they certainly can. Yeah. Oh, you pay me enough, I'll put her in a strip club.
All right, we got to show this.
You did that for a hot pocket?
Yes. All that for Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a hot pocket.
Hot Pocket. For Hot Pocket.
Was it worth it?
Hell yeah, it's worth it. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
You did that for a hot pocket?
Yes. All that for Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a hot pocket.
Hot Pocket. For Hot Pocket.
Was it worth it?
Hell yeah, it's worth it. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
You did that for a hot pocket?
Yes. All that for Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a hot pocket.
Hot Pocket. For
Can you hear this?
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's worth it. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
You did that for a hot pocket?
Yes. All that for Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a hot pocket.
Hot Pocket. For
Hot Pockets.
Was it worth it?
Hell yeah, it's worth it. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Hey man,
Hot Pocket.
Hot Pockets hit sometimes, man. You know.
Especially when you're on enough drugs to break into a bank to heat it up.
Yep.
Unless he had his last Hot Pocket in a deposit box. But I have serious doubts that he has an account.
Yeah. He probably does not have an account there.
Thomas shared that. So that's a down south thing for you.
Oh yeah.
So this came across from Thomas. So this is oh my God. So this is coming out of Georgia. And not too long, like the day before my kid's birthday, so June 4th. And the person who wrote it up was Stephen Ian Rodick. And he wrote, if Hot Pocket doesn't make a commercial out of this, they're fucking up.
That's crazy.
So you'll be able to find that on my timeline because I just shared it and I had to. I'm like, Thomas shared that thing out like around 4:00 this afternoon. I was gonna say, I'm like, what's that dude doing up so late? He got a demotion at work. They put him in charge. So
Oh, he's a supervisor now?
yeah, they transferred him to a store that's only like a half hour away from his house instead of making him drive 2 hours to work every day.
Jesus.
So yeah, he gets to make more money and stuff. Yesterday he had to work a double, but his regular schedule now is like, you know, it's like 7 to 5.
That's cool.
Monday through Friday, and every other week he's going to work like a weekend day, but he gets a Sunday up. He used to work a Saturday, but he gets, he doesn't have to work Sundays anymore.
I'm still laughing at the Hot Pocket.
I
Pour some brown into her skirt. Yeah, Velma was coming along, man.
I can't stop watching it.
The Hot Pocket.
Hot Pockets.
Cue up the Jim Gaffigan.
Oh man, was it worth it for Hot Pocket? Hell yeah!
Hot Pocket, man, that's a meal.
He's got one cop handcuffing him behind him, and the other one's like off to the side, and that was the one that was harmonizing with him. They're gonna be laughing at his ass for like a week and a half at that cop show.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Was it worth it for Hot Pocket? Hell yeah! Hot Pocket.
Jinkies, yo.
Jinkies, yo, I found a Hot Pocket. Oh, that's just too much.
Yeah, Velma's kind of cute. I might have to rethink my Daphne stance.
Dad,
Yes, sir. What's up, Matt? Come here, buddy.
I can't get any help from anyone from getting the final remote.
Okay. Well, I'll find it when I get in there, okay? The show's not going to go on much longer. Come here. Who is this? See?
Live action, baby.
Oh shit! Velma's part of the Four Eyes Club.
You You did. You brought up 4 Eyes. That laugh ain't helping you, buddy.
Oh, what? You hate me doing the Nathan laugh?
Is it the Nathan laugh?
No, he's actually done that before.
Oh. Well, this is the problem that I always face is really the background. I'm kind of liking the castle idea. When I'm wondering, do we put her inside the castle or do we put like the castle off in the background? Maybe some bats flying off of it.
Yeah. Well, what's going to fill up the rest, though?
Oh, I can fill in the rest. I can put like some dark blue and purple sky and, you know,
Background.
have her sitting in some grass nearby it.
Yeah, background. Period. Background is really pretty good.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your input. He wants to do the intro to the show now.
It was his idea in the first place.
Well, that's yours, buddy. I was like, you gotta thank the sponsors. All right. Not a pen. Where's the pencil? One would think I would start keeping this clean and organized.
Nah.
No. That's how you know I've been doing stuff. You know?
I'm trying to get Lady's attention.
All right, Matt. You go keep looking for that remote.
Now I'm gonna wait for you because you have that like app.
I'm gonna be no. That's not the app that finds that remote.
Oh, just finds the TV remote.
Yep.
Why?
You'll be okay. Love you, buddy. I'm a terrible
Sorry
fan.
about that.
Oh, this guy doesn't want his Facebook account for long.
How is that?
He's up here selling, putting a sales post up of adult comics.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he, you know, it's not really showing much of anything except for the title, which is all made out of penises and tits.
Oh, nice.
So he's showing off an adults only comic of Tits and Clits #5 that he's asking $35 for.
Isn't that like the first appearance of like Clit Man or something? I don't know. I'm trying to help him out. You know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure this isn't listed on the Key Collector app.
No, I would think not. You remember back in the day when Penthouse got into comics?
Mm-hmm.
Those actually had some pretty good art.
Yeah, I was a little peeved because they I think it was Penthouse that Linsner did some comics for. Like he did a story that went across like 5 issues of Penthouse,
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't available like anywhere else. And then Penthouse released it themselves, which gave him the right to release it, but he had to release it through them or something weird. It was like $50 for like a 25-page hardcover, and I'm like, no thanks.
Oh no, that's not cool at all.
No, because I could wait like a couple of years and probably get paid $25 to take away the 5 old Penthouse magazines that were that the comics were in. So
Yeah.
so 45 years ago today, the post-apocalyptic hedonism of Logan's Run issue 1 from Marvel Comics came out.
Oh wow. 45 years ago?
Yeah, scary, huh?
Oh Jesus.
It was a story about real retro cinema, new looks at old flicks and their comic book adaptations. Yeah, because there was the movie, then there was the TV series, and the comic book series. But the issue 6 of the Logan's Run comic is the first solo Thanos story.
Thanos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Like the first solo, like just Thanos is basically the only person there. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, Jenny Agutter is Jessica Six,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
and Farrah Fawcett was in there too. They killed
She's
her.
good. She got shit crazy.
Yeah, she went back. Well, she's dead now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of that had to do with that last Playboy she did the layout in, where they painted her all in gold.
Yeah. Made her like pussy galore.
Mm-hmm. Armando Ramirez, he's been getting like a lot of like big cover work, like exclusive covers for I guess like one store, and they've had him do like they've been buying into the exclusive covers to make money,
Uh-huh.
and they've been getting him hired to do the covers. So he's got a new one that is supposed to be out, I guess, like this week, either this week or next week, and it's like it's a variant, it's a badass looking variant cover for Image's Ice Cream Man series.
Uh-huh.
And he had one from Vampirella, and it was a cool cover. It was not, however, one I would pay money for. The way it was done, but I've seen like lots of his he's been on the show once or twice, and uh, I've seen him. I've seen a lot of his other work that is a lot better. But I guess he's got HBO Max, and he just posted the entire series of Super Friends is on HBO Max.
Oh God, I think I read that. I
Yeah.
think it was his I saw.
Well, because they've got everything that DC Comics did, like anime wise, is like all out, and it all goes right to there because of the deal with HBO.
Yeah.
And he put hashtag pages coming never. So apparently he's got a deadline going on and claims there's no way he's getting that shit done.
That's funny. Yay, there's a moon now.
Templates are the best.
You what?
Templates are the best. It's the only way I can draw a circle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I finally went and invested in them because everything else was either going to be coffee cup size or cereal bowl size. So,
Yeah, it's crazy.
a little thicker. Well, I watched some Super Friends though.
Oh yeah. I got the DC app when it first came out.
Oh yeah.
In anticipation of Swamp Thing until they fucked that all up.
Fucking canceled it, didn't they?
Yeah, they canceled it because they listened to the politician instead of actually having their legal department actually read the paperwork they were making out and signing. They listened to the local politician down there that said he had like like 100,000 or 200,000 in tax credits to give them,
Yeah.
and then it turned out no. He thought that every year the tax credits they get for, you know, the movie or TV industry down there, that you know, when you didn't use them, they just piled up. It's like, no, if you don't use them within that year, they go bye-bye.
You lose that shit, man.
It's like, yeah, use it or lose it. So he was just adding all these up, thinking that he had all this tax credit money. And then when they finally figured that shit out, DC canceled the series and shortened it by like 4 episodes.
Nice.
Which pissed me off because it was so good. But they just, yeah, it's yesterday now. Yesterday they wrapped season 3 of Titans. So this season, Jason Todd is going to get cock-blocked and bushwhacked by the Joker and killed, and reincarnated as Red Hood. Every time the cast and crew take a picture, there's somebody in the middle holding up the Red Hood mask. So
Oh.
I'm like, well, if they got that HBO money, man, I hope they let, you know, Beast Boy change into something besides a fucking tiger.
That would be nice.
You know, let him change into a bird or something this time.
Did they ever get Starfire not looking like a Waffle House parking lot hooker?
Yeah, they gave her a hair straightener.
Oh, okay. I'll just I'll stick with watching the animated Teen Titans.
I like the live action Titans though. Season 2 was basically a new version of the Judas Contract. So, you know, Deathstroke and Jericho and Ravager, Deathstroke's daughter, and you get to see Aqualad, but apparently they got Aqualad killed, so he won't be back.
It's understandable. Maybe busying this up unnecessarily, but yeah. What are you gonna do?
Oh, we've been at it for 2 hours.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably time to call it a night.
Yeah. Leave it.
What do you think, man?
Leave it until tomorrow.
Think it's working?
It's working for me. So if anybody would like to buy this for me, just contact Shawn at ShwanzillaArt on Instagram. Just saying. It's funny too because I've got like 4 packages down next to me from toy store I used to work at that had like all 4 Scooby-Doo characters in them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're like Barbie and Ken versions of you know, Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, and Fred, but like each package, each figure has their own Scooby-Doo, which is just like a plastic figure.
Cool.
One of the boxes got destroyed, I figure, by my daughter trying to open one until she heard me walking down the basement stairs one day. Daddy, look what the cat did.
And you're like, we don't even have a cat, dude.
No, we did.
It's fucked up.
We did. What happened to the cat? I don't know. I sent it out for Chinese one night. We never saw it again.
Yeah. What's the cat's name? Egg roll. Well, I'll tell you.
Because somebody might think there was something fishy if I named the cat Creamy Sung Young Guy. Yeah, so it looks good.
Yeah.
So until next week. But bump it up.